Guys, another day, another stir fry, and today I'm going to make some Avarakaai penatal or Avarakaai poriyal, okay, as they say it in India. I've already sliced the Avarakaai. Avarakaai is, I think it's called Kacang Sepat in Bahasa Malaysia, and in Tamil, and in English it's called the Hyacinth Bean. So that's the Avarakaai, and this stir fry, guys, is a usual South Indian stir fry, but with a Malaysian twist. Twist, of course, happens in the introduction of some dried shrimp over here, which I have washed and put into this little container. So this is a small little bit of dried shrimp that I've washed. This is about 3 cloves of garlic, some sliced onions. You can basically vary the portions, guys. So I don't think I'm going to mention the amount of each of these things anymore, because to each his own, right? So some sliced red chilies, and that's my hyacinth bean or Avarakaai. Some oil of your choice, a little bit of coconut milk, and this too, guys, varies depending on how creamy you want your dish to be. And this is the usual talipa, or the spices the spice seeds that I use for practically all my Indian stir fries. And what's in here is I've already toasted them, so the colors are a little brown. So that's cumin seeds, split urad dal, also cleaned and split urad dal, as well as some mustard seeds. And this is about quarter small carrot that I have julienned. Turmeric powder, salt, which is not here, and that's all. Those are the ingredients, guys. Heating up some oil, and into that go the seeds, and that has to crackle and pop before I add the onions and the garlic. That's the sound I want to hear. Can you hear that, guys? So now go the garlic and the onions, and saute this till it is a little brown. And then you can add the chilies. And I'm just going to let this saute a little bit, guys. In goes the chilies. For the turmeric powder, I like adding my turmeric into the oil because the fragrance really comes out when you do that. So that's in. Now in go the dried shrimp. Let this saute for a little bit, and then we add the carrots and the Avarakaai, or the beans. This is a very, very healthy vegetable, guys, and another vegetable that I absolutely hated when I was young. In go the carrots. Saute this a little bit, just for about a minute. Now in go the hyacinth bean or the Avarakaai. This vegetable is sometimes called a backyard vegetable because you hardly see this in the supermarkets and so on. It's mainly found in farmers markets, the pasar malams in Malaysia, or the pasar pagis, because it's grown in a smaller scale. Now I'm going to put in some salt. Now this is Himalaya salt, guys. Oh yeah. And I'm going to add a little bit, less than usual, just about a quarter teaspoon, because the dried shrimp is salty. A little bit of stirring now. Now a little bit of water. Give it a little bit of a stir. I'm using my stainless steel kadai, guys. I only like using healthy cookware, so everything that I use will be like stainless steel. And recently I managed to purchase some clay pots, which like cooking in them. You're not supposed to do this, guys. Remember that. That's a bad habit of mine. Now I'm going to close it. Close this for a bit. This kadai comes with a nice glass lid, so you can see what's cooking inside. I'm going to close this and leave it for about maybe about 3 minutes. Also open it and check whether it's cooked. Well, I like it a little green. I know that in India it's usually cooked a little bit more. I like a little bit of a crunch to my vegetables, even if they are Indian vegetables, guys. So you can test by just taking one piece out and see whether, for me this is okay, but basically take a piece like that and see whether it kind of, okay, that's hot, see whether it kind of breaks. Yeah, so I felt it, it's a little tender. And now it's time to add the coconut milk. When you add the coconut milk, guys, remember that you must take it off the flame or the heat as soon as you can, because when coconut milk is heated too much, so I'm going to take this tray away, the fat starts to separate. So in goes the coconut milk as much as you like. I want it a little bit liquidy, okay, so I'm going to put all of it in. Now I'm going to take it off the heat, because turn it off, and I'm going to move it to the other burner because I want it to cook in its own heat. If I leave it here, even though it's hot, because this is an electric burner, the heat would be, oh gosh, you see it's already beginning to separate. So I'm going to take it off. There it is, everyone, a simple stir fry of hyacinth beans and carrot with some dried shrimp. This is a healthy recipe, and the only fat in it is a little bit of cream. Okay, Shakila Shanmugam signing off, guys. Bye. My husband has already helped himself to some, guys. So anyway, if you are interested in my stainless steel kadai, do click on the yellow bag and get your own. Bye, everyone.